Hey everyone, welcome to today's YouTube video. I hope you are all doing good at home, staying safe and staying at home in the first place. So today let's talk about a palindrome or a palindrome statement in Python. So what's a palindrome all about? So if a given word spells the same as the word reversed, then the following statement is a palindrome. So what does that mean? If a given word spells the same as the word reversed, so that means take an example of the word cake. So we've got a word cake. Okay, so let's now reverse the word cake. So we've got E, K, A, and C. Okay, so when we spell it, it obviously does not spell the same as cake, it spells as ECAC. Okay, that's not our interest. So these words do not spell the same. That means the word cake is not a palindrome. So now let's see another example where we have got Malayalam as our word. So the first word is M, and let's check the reverse. Let's check from the other way around. So the first word is M, the second word is A, the second word here is A, the third word here is L, the third one here is L, then it goes with A, the same thing is visible here, the same thing is visible with Y, the same thing is visible with A, and the same LAM is present at the end of and start of the words. So that means the word palindrome is the word Malayalam is a palindrome. It's as simple as that. So let's understand how we will work around this program and try doing this in our Python compiler. So firstly, we will be using strings because this whole program works on the input of a string, and we will be using indexing, the main important tool for today's program. So let me just head on to my compiler, where I've already named a program as palindrome, where will be an argument of word, and I've just passed it for the timing, and I've called the function already to not waste time. So let me now create the main function. So let's say we give that user takes an input of word whatever. So the first thing that we need to do in this program is reverse the given word that is given as an input. So how would we do that? So what we want to do is, let's create a new variable saying that new word, that's the new word that is getting reversed, and we will have to index. So we will take a word and we will apply the close brackets, that is for indexing. And now we've got three indexing arguments. That the first one is the starting variable, the second one is the middle argument, that means it jumps through certain words, and the third argument is the end number to which we want to index. So we would not provide any arguments for our first and second, and we would directly produce the -1 indexing for the word. So what does this whole argument explain us? So what happens is, when we place our first argument empty, okay, so there isn't any argument in our first position. So why is that? That means that this position will remain empty. So we will start the program does not start from that indexing. Instead, it will search through the next argument. It doesn't even see the second argument, that is a step. That means how many words should get indexed. Even that is empty, so it ignores that and it directly goes to the third argument, and that says -1. So as you know, in indexing, -1 means the reverse of that word index. So -1 will be D. So let's say if our input is, like for example, if our input is cake, right? So the indexing will start from E and it will continue the other way around. So it would go as E, K, A, and then C. So it's as simple as that. We do not produce the first argument, we leave it blank. A second argument we leave it blank, and a third argument we give it a -1, so that the computer understands it should start its indexing the other way around and end it to the first word of the statement. Okay, so that explains why did we do this index method. Now we need to run our case. If our new word which we have reversed the other way around is equal to the word that was given as an input, we will return true. That means a given word is a palindrome. Else, simply we will return false, which means a given word is not a palindrome. Okay, given word or string, whatever. So now, since I have given a return statement here, I will have to print down the calling of the function. I will print, and let's give an input of, first let me give an input of car. So that would be car, and let me just run this program. It runs and says false because it's simple. The reverse of car word is RAC, which isn't a palindrome. Now let me give you another example. Malayalam. Okay, so if for you guys who don't know what does Malayalam mean, it just means a language of a South Indian state in India. Okay, so let me just run this out. This gives false. I know the reason why it's giving false. So let me show you this. So it says false. So why does it say false even though the same input, the word reversed is literally the same? So the reason for that is, what happens is when we do give a reverse to a statement. So I'll just show you. We reversed it as Malayalam. That was big M A. Let me just change the color. Okay, that was a big M A, and then it just went down to the end, and again reversed it, and again the last word was M. But while we were reversing, the computer reversed it the totally same way. So what happened is, it took it as big small M A, and then continued, and with a big M. So you understand that these, now the computer does not realize that these two words are literally the same, because the first word starts with a lower case, and the first word of this word starts with an uppercase. So that this reason the computer does not understand that we are giving the literally same input. So for that we need to provide another function into our program which will lowercase all the given words so that the words will be the total same. Okay, so that function is new word dot case fold. So case fold will simply lowercase all the words, all the alphabets or substrings in a given word dot case fold. Okay, let me just test this out and check. Here we see it is true. So that is the reason we got it. So let me just show you what is this new case fold printing us. Okay, so let me for the timing just hash this, comment out this statement, if clause. Let me just explain you what does case fold all about mean. Okay, so let's say we have got a new word now. So now let's print a new word. Okay, print new word. Okay, let me print my new word and check out. So my first word is Malayam, Malayalam. So it literally reversed it and did not care about the uppercase or lowercase, just returned it in its same order. Okay, so now I will print it with the case fold, which means it is lowering the cases. And now let me run it and check. So here you see the difference. It found an uppercase in the string, and it lowered that substring to a lowercase. Okay, so that is the reason we use a case fold in this. So let me just remove this and again return my if else condition, and yeah, that's it. And let me just run it again. True. Let me just close this and give some another input. Let's say laptop F5 run, and it returns false because simply the reverse of the string laptop is pot lap pal or whatever. It does not matter. It simply explains us that palindrome, this word is not a palindrome. So that's it from today's video, where we understood how we produced a palindrome program in Python, which simply means that when the word is reversed, it should literally spell the same as the word without reversing. So hope you like the video. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel to break the YouTube algorithm, and I'll be back soon with new videos.